This upper bracket is stacked with phenomenal game after phenomenal game. And we're just going to keep that party rolling right now. It's going to be Cloud9 against RENAULT Vitality. And this is a big match here, Lola. A win here guarantees Sunday. And especially, it just means you've got so much less work to do. There's so much to gain from this matchup, yet there's almost nothing to choose between the teams involved.
Yeah, they've been talking about how predictions are really tough on this one. I don't blame them whatsoever.
I'm glad I'm here.
Yeah,
right now.
Really
I'm
happy.
so glad.
I'm here, and I'm glad I'm next to you.
Oh,
that's what's
my
really
boy.
Yeah, the bromance. The
bromance is in London for a change. I got to show him my neck of the woods.
Yeah, super good. But the big thing I want to talk about these two teams is the aspect that, number one, this is the first time, I think, first season for RENAULT Vitality that they haven't come in hot during the playoffs. They've been hot all season long, and for Cloud9, it's the opposite. They're facing some opposition, and it has been looking good the past couple of weeks. Yeah,
Cloud9 definitely looking to bounce back after a terrible end to their RLCS season. Looking better during the Northern Arena qualifiers, but that's an entirely different situation. As it will be Cloud9 starting off on the offensive and a shot on target. Follow-up will be into the back of the net. Gimmick starts off the scoring.
Did Squishy bump someone there?
He definitely did quite a bit. Yeah, he went punting.
God, what a bully!
Freaky still managed to try and matrix around it, but it only took 15 seconds for Cloud9 to come through and steal the first goal. RENAULT Vitality now going to be looking to bounce back.
Something Cloud9 has always done very well. Play at an incredible pace. Can Vitality match that immediately? It's going to be fun to watch.
Squishy down. Try and force some challenges for Fairy Peak. Just stares at him and says, I dare you to even try, my friend. Big block as well. Fairy Peak not going to be there in time. Freaky shot is just going to roll into the net. Both teams have struck. Both teams have hit the net. Both teams have scored.
20 seconds is all it takes for the response. Continuous pressure, able to put it away. Just a matter of these challenges initially getting caught backwards. Very difficult to clear that out in front of the net. The rest comes sweeping in, all tied up. 30 seconds roughly in, and 2 goals to pay for it.
Definitely going to be a very good position for both these teams to be in as well, because the longer it takes for you to pick up that first goal, the more it weighs on your mind. But there is everybody forward. Oh, what a bounce! There was 3 different players available for Cloud9 to take a shot. And it turns out the best defender for RENAULT Vitality was the map itself. Nobody around for them. Big bump as well, Squishy. Going to try and follow up his own touch. They will win. Some very lax defending right there will allow Cloud9 to start moving themselves forward. Shot is going to be in the hit. Top right-hand corner. Gimmick has got himself a brace.
Great play by Torment here, just shadowing that on the side. Isn't actually looking to make the hit. He just wants to make sure if someone does challenge that, it's still going to bounce in front of the net. Just leaves it wide open for Gimmick. We wanted to see players being set up. They talked a lot about Squishy, but in the past couple weeks, it's all been Torment. The offense has been kind of missing, and he's really moved up in that setup role, and it's been working out great.
Torment getting a very favorable bounce off the ceiling. Now Fairy Peak will be used to clear the ball away. Cloud9 got everyone back into a good defensive position. It's going to be needed as well. Torment all the way along to Squishy. Great passing play, but Gimmick not quite in position. He could have gone for that, but I don't think even he predicted the miss.
Sometimes you just gotta believe, Shogun.
But at this level of play, it's so hard to believe that anyone could ever miss the ball. The level of respect there from each of these players. So now 2 minutes in. I've got to say, RENAULT Vitality not looking comfortable on defense at all. These clears have been incredibly weak, and Cloud9, they're starting to sense it. They're getting more and more aggressive by the second. Big clear though, Torment finds himself all the way back. That's not a great bounce for him, but it's close enough to the net. But no one from RENAULT Vitality wants to move forward. 2 players committed, neither player really getting much. Squishy just takes a little look. Now Torment, he's got plenty of time before he's going to be challenged. Flicks the ball on. Fairy Peak able to loft the ball over the 3rd man. Opportunity now, Freaky. Once again, 2 players committed from RENAULT Vitality. Gimmick puts it off the side. There's going to be no follow-up for the time being. Torment came in late, allows Fairy Peak to get himself a block.
Twice in a row now that Squishy has a scoring opportunity. The boost just isn't there to follow up. He's expending that quite a bit. Even on the back end right now, he's rather low. Here's to see if he moves up in this play. Yeah, he's ready to go.
Infield pass attempted. It's what made Cloud9 so famous when they went on their LAN run. of just beating everybody over and over again. But here's going to be Fairy Peak trying to find the backboard. With a goal remaining and 2 minutes left, Cloud9 just will always have an eye on defense, always have an eye on having someone on the backboard, not allowing the double taps to come out from the Frenchman. Gimmick's touch to Squishy. Cloud9 just consistently launching long. They don't want the ball in their side, but Freaky's being bumped. Fairy Peak has to come and help out. Now Gimmick will get another shot, but now Freaky has recovered. Pashi tries to smack the ball off the wall. There's going to be an available shot in for Freaky straight down the middle. Shut down by the defense of Cloud9, but RENAULT Vitality finally finding some time in the orange side of the field. They've noticed that Cloud9 consistently trying to go for clears to someone waiting on the wall, but Fairy Peak's touch not going to inspire confidence. Straight back down, Fairy Peak off the backboard. Squishy is there though. 1 minute now and 1 goal separates.
Vitality team generally really good on defense. Cloud9 needs to be careful with those bump attempts, even though they're creating opportunities. Worked out really well for Vitality. All they have to do is stop that initial attack, and a counterattack opportunity is usually there as a save by Gimmick.
Been great opportunities for Vitality, but they're just not quite getting the shots off. Need to make better contact. And maybe start aiming for better parts of the net. Every shot's been straight down the middle so far.
Good pass back to maintain possession. Unfortunately, the player went up for that second touch, got booted away.
There's Freaky's chance, but Torment reads it. Now Pashi wants to keep this going. They know they are on low amount of time, and he's making so many moves, but nobody on RENAULT Vitality is there to take advantage. Infield pass yet again, but Freaky cannot be there for a shot. 10 seconds now. Freaky will be beat to the ball. They've got to go coast to coast if they want to find themselves a goal, and they've got practically no time to do it. Big block, and that will seal game 1 for Cloud9.
Big block and big goal for Squishy coming out, reading that from so far away. Just jumps up and gets in the way of it, but it all starts with his teammate. Rotating back, gets in the way to delay that just a little bit. Even though it sets up that defender, it doesn't matter. Squishy's there with plenty of time, and they put it away. Closing this one out. What a play and what a start from Cloud9.
Kickoff, and everything we see here is basically a very flashy formality at this point in time. They're going to try and put at least one shot on net. Freaky almost found it. But Cloud9 looking solid in game number 1.
You know, I had a lot of questions wondering what was going to happen. They've been having struggles with Torment moving up. The offense really hasn't been there, but you're starting to see the creativity come in with actually the bump game. Something they interviewed Pashi quite a bit about.
Yes, and this is the big thing though. Gimmick getting 2 early goals as well. He's been struggling with this all season where, I mean, to be fair, his rookie season in Season 4, I really feel like the only way was down for him because he just played that
Which
well.
is crazy because the beginning of the season started with the most ridiculous stats I've seen for a player ever. But it was because Squishy was able to set it up.
You just can't keep that up.
No, it's not possible.
Keep that up. But
I mean, we saw K-Dop tried to do it too, and then
K-Dop's been keeping it up for like 2 years straight at this point. It's unfair to really put anyone next to K-Dop.
Fair, that's fair. His results speak for themselves.
The Cloud9 taking game number 1. RENAULT Vitality, there's things to fix. They definitely looked strong in the midfield. They were challenging very well, but the shots, not good enough. And it's something that we have brought up previously about RENAULT Vitality. Usually accuracy is a problem. Accuracy not necessarily a problem this time, but there's that little bit of doubt in their minds, it seems, where they're just trying to hit the target rather than trying to beat a goalkeeper.
Yeah, it seems to be there's a disconnect as well. The rotations are kind of inverse, where there's a player making moves. He's setting up plays. Pashi was a prime example with those touches in front of the net. There needs to be a player there to help follow up, but instead they're both rotating back for boosts. So the opportunities are being created. It's just not all on the same page.
We are going to move over to Wasteland for game number 2. RENAULT Vitality want to try and tie this series up at a goal apiece. We saw 2 goals in our opening minute last time around. See if we can get something similar this time. Pashi already off the wall. Going to go down, see if he can find a bump. Instead, Freaky puts it up high. Want to see if he can force a pre-jump out of Squishy, but instead, Squishy had the ball red. Gimmick going to go all the way around. He's got the wall. Player on the wall usually has an advantage. Torment trying to force some double commits, and he has got a hold of one. Just a little bit of boost stolen away from Vitality, just getting them to jump up. And now Cloud9 can keep the pressure going. They're slowly pushing themselves into the blue side of the field. And they've kept control of the ball very well, but up until this block from Fairy Peak, now going for demos. Gonna drop straight down. Pashi is there. 2 players committed. How much do RENAULT Vitality want to commit to this play? Looks like they're gonna try and get everybody back. It's Freaky now on the wall. He's got options just below him. You can just see Fairy Peak. The Gimmick already there. Very calm start here from both teams. They're willing to put plays together. Oh, there's nobody here. Freaky takes the shot, and once again, he's going to get the goal.
Watch this read in the air. You see Torment trying to go, but one already waiting is Pashi. The captain stepping up huge for his team, drops it down, and a wide open net. Nobody on Cloud9 back ready for that one.
Yeah, it just seems like Squishy didn't see where the rotation was. He was the last person back, and instead of covering the worst solution, he went for the best one. He tried to see his teammate and shadow him, and it ended up just not working out. Now Squishy trying to play the ball off the wall. Comes all the way out. Gimmick takes the shot. He's got the double tap available. Nails it!
You know what, Squishy? Just let your teammate have those, please.
He's worked so hard.
Look at all this work, and he's just like, all right, I guess it's a pass.
It's mine.
Well job, Squishy. Your positioning was phenomenal, all right?
1 goal apiece, barely 90 seconds into this matchup. Deja vu from game 1. RENAULT Vitality wanting a different result this time around. Gimmick straight back down. Squishy can't find it, but Freaky does cover the passing angle. This leaves Torment 2v1. Does a really good job from the challenge, getting the ball over to the corner. That gives his teammates time to rotate back into good positions. But not quite enough time to get themselves any boost. This could be very dangerous. Pashi just couldn't quite get the pass played back to Fairy Peak.
Something about Pashi, when there is something on the line, this guy really goes off. The ability to come in and make that challenge, and then another one. What a save!
And now it's a race.
Way.
Torment is going to be against Pashi. Oh! Pashi used the boost early, and Torment turned on the jet fuel at the last possible moment to avoid Pashi from getting to him. Barely inches away from the demo.
But he's on the ball again, making these challenges.
Now Pashi, trying to get onto the ball from Fairy Peak. They've got this down, but Cloud9 happy to leave 2 players back. These infield passes might be RENAULT Vitality's best option. They've got the most shots from that, but they really haven't connected properly. Squishy takes the ball for himself. Fairy Peak now can get the pass back from him. Torment versus Fairy. Looks to try and play it, but Torment made his car look so much bigger than it actually is. Covered every available angle. He had the shot covered, he had the block covered, he had the fake covered. There's pretty much no way past him.
It's all due to the way he was positioned, the ability to drive that car slowly towards the ball, but also cover that back post at the same time. If a shot does come, he's able to block it, and even when that ball gets to Freaky, or Fairy, whoever the heck was in front of the net, he still could challenge it and win it. Really well done by Torment. They talk about how he's great in 1v2s. He shows it off for us there.
Now Squishy has the ball by himself, but he hasn't controlled it too well. Trying to see if his teammate can get the demo. He's still got the ball though, but Freaky maybe getting a little bit too used to being targeted by these demos. Plays himself all the way around using the back of the goal. Get himself there in time to take the ball away. Pashi up high. Who's going to be the follow-up? There would be no one as Gimmick puts it straight into the path of Freaky. Over into the corner. There's going to be no follow-up. Another infield attempted. It's going to be another barely touch. RENAULT Vitality have had the right idea. Now Fairy Peak up high. Going to try to go for something different this time. Gets it straight back down, but everyone on the goal line. Pashi goes up high yet again. It's going to come almost there. Now Squishy can look to transition. If he can control this ball, he's in a 1v1, but instead Fairy Peak is back. That means it's going to be a 2v1 in net. Still might not be good enough. Shot. Oh, there was no one back. That would definitely be a goal. However, too late. And not powerful enough to really test RENAULT Vitality. 30 seconds now, and this game is everything to both of these teams. We see yet another big clear. Freaky. Straight back down. 2 players committed, but Torment hasn't used much boost in his land very well. You can see lots of use of long clears coming out from RENAULT Vitality. So we head into the final 10 seconds. Double commit. This could spell a little bit of danger, but no one wants to go over. Opportunity for Fairy Peak. He puts it straight back down. But there's no one there. RENAULT Vitality just need someone on the opposite side of the passer and they can take a good shot on net. It's a small change that needs to be made, but it is a change that has to be made.
The other difficulty is a lot of their passes are going
straight up.
Oh, no! All it takes is one mistake in overtime, but I didn't think it would be that quickly.
Oh my goodness. Freaky can't get to it. Torment will get the credit. The major story is Cloud9 now 2 games to nothing. Wow.
I did not expect that to come through after how they've been playing. It looked like they were slowly ramping up. Touches were really connecting.
You can see it. He knows. They've got to bounce back from that.
That's where that captain's going to come into play. Out of any of the players, one that I trust the most in those situations is Pashy. He's been a rock for that team. That's the one where you just have to say, you know what, man, shake it off. It doesn't matter. It happens. It's tough to get over. I can't imagine what he's going through, but
I mean,
you cannot let that affect you.
That's not much time to get it sorted out, but that is the task facing RENAULT Vitality, as we will be moving on to Manfield. A reverse sweep required. Same position Team Envy were in earlier on against NRG. They weren't able to do it. 3-1 NRG moved on. And RENAULT Vitality, I mean, they've been doing well. They're just not with the final product.
Yeah, there's a lot of things they are doing great. Pashy, you gotta give credit, I've said it plenty of times, the way he's challenging, the way he's moving on the field is really setting up his teammates, just in the face of this team as much as possible. And that was the turnaround you saw in the early game to show that they could keep up with Cloud9. Now it's a matter of finding that next connection. So far, a lot of these passes into the midfield have gone straight up. They're not towards the net, they're not in a threatening position. They're settling in a very dangerous part in the middle of the field, but both teams can take advantage of that. They need to find a way to transition that into that next point.
It does look like RENAULT Vitality was communicating with each other after that last game. They did need to. They've got to put that into the back of their minds now, because this is game number 3. Cloud9 on match point. They can head themselves up to the upper bracket semifinals. Pashy gets it over to Fairy Peak. They get the ball up high. Almost there from Fairy Peak. Follow up from Freaky. Not quite there. It's bouncing off the side. Isn't in.
Getting away with murder on that one.
Well, now Gimmick's got the shot. Heartbreak for RENAULT Vitality. It goes from bad to worse.
You just send everything with hopes of getting that goal. It's on the line, so close. But you forget about the crucial thing. You need to get back on defense to make that save. All it takes is one.
It's almost a Pandora's box sort of situation whenever you see that ball bouncing on the post. Because you know the goal is right there. There's another shot off the post this time.
What a pass.
It's a case of you know you can go for the shot, but if you don't reach, you are in such a bad defensive position. Cloud9 able to take advantage. Another early goal for them. Now Squishy wants to go the entire way, almost handed it off to Gimmick. Torment with a shot of his own. Pashy already there.
Probably would have been better handing that off to Gimmick. He would have been able to play that shot back across. There's a defender waiting on the bottom right post. Cloud9 looking so comfortable.
Up high, Pashy. Pushes the ball straight to the middle. Wants to try and land on Squishy, but now Squishy has the ball in his control. Almost managed to get it into the net, but Fairy Peak will shut him down. Now Freaky just gets the ball cleared. Fairy Peak, though, is chasing. Maybe chasing a ball that he can't really ever get to. Cloud9 looking to try and stabilize the midfield. Try and control it for themselves and set up multiple shots. So now Torment over in the corner runs out of goal touches and boost. RENAULT Vitality looking for their chance to get themselves back in the game. Cross-field pass, this time no one there. Squishy's touch, that is loose. Freaky can start moving forward. Just not finding each other just yet. Gimmick gonna follow up. Just at a boost now, but Squishy has got the ball by himself. Freaky already back. This is starting to turn into very basic Rocket League for both these teams by their standards, but that works out very well for Cloud9. Fewer mistakes likely to come from there.
Big difference though for Cloud9. Watch Gimmick on this pitch. Rather than rotating the full way, he's actually cutting rotation non-stop. They're finally going back to their tried and true. Allow Torment to just sit and hover and wait for those opportunities, while the rest of these guys expend so much boost and apply all this pressure.
Freaky gonna be forced to try and follow up here. There's a double demo Gimmick. going on a rampage off screen. Now he's going to take a shot for himself. Double commit. Oh no, just Fairy Peak by himself. Although from what he does on the field, you could sometimes be forgiven thinking that there is 2 Fairy Peaks on the field.
That is not fair for anyone playing this game.
Still, he's going to have to be one of those players to really step up now. RENAULT Vitality's backs are against the wall, and CLOUD9 looking incredibly comfortable. Torment looking for the double tap. It's not quite there. But RENAULT Vitality, a team that needs offense right now, is being stuck on their own defensive line. A big demo there, a big block there from Freaky, but there is no one around to try and take the shot. Fairy Peak off the wall. It's going to be dangerous. It's up to Fairy Peak to try and do something with that. There's no options available for him. Just never quite seems to settle for RENAULT Vitality to a very good shooting position. And now it's CLOUD9 up to the blue side, only momentarily. Gimmick up high, wasting boost, also wasting time though, crucially. Another boom and clear. RENAULT Vitality struggling to put something together right now.
Seems to be that they aren't able to maintain that pace at which Cloud9 was playing. A lot of it because Pashy just isn't challenging like he once was. He was leading the charge, creating those challenges, opening up opportunities. It seems to be that Freaky is now leading that. It could be a decision that they want him to gain that confidence back.
To the corner now, Gimmick chooses to leave. Everyone from Cloud9 tasked with defense at this point. It is no longer Torment's role, it is everybody's role. The aforementioned Torment will just launch a shot, almost finds the back of the net. Follow-up from Gimmick, not on target. There is Squishy, shut down by Fairy Peak. They need to try and get this ball out quickly, but RENAULT Vitality haven't got the ball in their grasp. The opportunity for a counter-attack was there. But Cloud9 have got their rotation back in order. 23 seconds now before a sweep will be locked in for Cloud9. Mid-air bump! Gimmick makes it 2-0!
What are you doing on this aerial? Squishy gets that midfield boost, immediately turns around, and instead of going for the ball, he bumps him out of the play like an aimbot. Are you kidding me?
I can't hit the ball mid-air. How can you hit something even smaller? 18 seconds now, and Cloud9 rocking and rolling in this matchup. It's going to be desperation. RENAULT Vitality, it's going to be a big struggle. I just don't think they can do it. Cloud9, after a horrific end to their season, have done it here. A sweep against European favorites, RENAULT Vitality. This is huge. 2-0 North America.